Okay, this is question number 8 on your solution stoichiometry review. I've written out a balanced equation, so that's the first thing you want to do. You have HCl reacting with strontium hydroxide to form water and strontium chloride. So you do want to make sure you balance the equation first. This is a 2-to-1 ratio between these two reactants. It tells you molarity and liters of each one, so we can figure out how many moles we have. So the question is really asking how much of the excess reactant remains after the reaction's done. So let's figure out which one is the excess, which one's the limiting. 0.3 times 0.8 would be 0.24 moles. Remember, you multiply liters times molarity, that is moles. You can do that 1,000 times throughout the year. 0.5 times 0.2 is 0.1 moles of that. So we should be able to figure out the limiting reactant. It's a 1-to-2 ratio, so this needs to be double that, and it is more than double. So there's excess, limiting. So we're trying to figure out how many milliliters or liters of excess there are of this. Well, if we use 0.1 mole of this, which we're going to, if we use 0.1 mole of this, we're going to use 0.2 moles of HCl. So we had 0.24 moles available. We're using 0.2. Subtract there, we have 0.04 moles of excess HCl. Well, it wants to know how many milliliters would be left, or liters. Now we can use our molarity to get that. It's 0.8 molar. So we can say there's 0.8 moles of HCl per liter or per 1,000 milliliters of HCl. Again, this is just your molarity written upside down, so your labels will cancel. So 0.04 times 1,000 divided by 0.8 is 50 milliliters of excess HCl solution that would not be used because there's excess of it. You could MV this as well, but you'd have to know exactly what you're looking for. So really you just would not include this. You'd go MV over here, but you do have to include the 2, remember, with that. So if we're doing MV, I'd go 0.5, I'm doing this one first, sorry, times 0.2 times 2 equals 0.8 molar times V. So this is your HCl side, this is your strontium hydroxide side. Multiply, divide, and you would get a volume of 250 milliliters used. That's how much HCl is used out of 300 milliliters, or 0.3 liters. So minus that would be your 50 milliliters of excess.